Good morning, my friends. Happy Monday. Today is the first day of a brand new month. It's not May anymore. Now we're in the month of June. Can you say June? June. We're in the month of June. And that means that it's going to be getting a little bit warmer. It's going to be getting a little bit sunnier. And it's almost time for summer. It's not summer yet. It's still spring, but soon it's going to be summertime. So in the month of June, we're going to be learning about all different things that are under the sea. So this week, we're going to learn about fish. So I have a very fun story for us to read today, and it is called Rainbow Fish. Can you say rainbow fish? Great job. Let's look closely at our picture of our fishy here. There are some things I want us to look at. See? All of these little things that are on his skin. These are called scales. Can you say scales? Fish have scales covering their bodies. Like you and I have skin on our bodies. Fish have scales. And do you notice that our fish doesn't have any arms or legs? What does he have instead? He has fins. Can you say fins? Fins. So instead of having arms and legs that help him move around, fish have fins that help them swim. And they have a tail and fins down here and up top. That helps them move around in the water. How cool is that? We don't have fins, right? We use our arms and legs. So this is a story about rainbow fish. And let's read to see what happens. The rainbow fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkly silver scales among them. You see all his scales? Some of his scales are all different colors, but some of his scales are sparkly. How cool is that? The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. So the fish want Rainbow Fish to play with them, but he doesn't play with them. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." So the little fish wants to use one of Rainbow Fish's shiny scales. Do you think Rainbow Fish is going to share his scales with him? "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." That wasn't very nice. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, nobody wanted to play with Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. So Rainbow Fish was not very nice to the little blue fish, and now the rest of the fish, they don't want to play with him. What good were these dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find a wise octopus. Maybe she will help you." So Rainbow Fish wants to know how he can make more friends. Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then, suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and a huge octopus came out of the cave. So Rainbow Fish went to see the octopus. Maybe the octopus would help him make more friends. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus. The waves have told me your story, and this is my advice. Give your glittery scales to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish, but you will discover how to make friends. So the octopus says that rainbow fish should share his scales. Do you think rainbow fish is going to share? I can't, said the rainbow fish. But the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them? Rainbow fish doesn't want to give up his scales. Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. Right? We learned what fins are. That's what the fish use to move. The little blue fish came back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very small shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I could give him just one. Carefully, Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new shiny scale. So Rainbow Fish shared his scales with the little fish. Do you think that made the little fish happy? Because now the little blue fish can have a shiny scale too. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everybody wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. So now you can see all the little fishies have sparkly scales just like Rainbow Fish because he shared with them. Isn't that so nice that he shared with them? That's what we do, right? We share all of our things so that we can make our friends happy. Finally, Rainbow Fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was still very happy. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the Rainbow Fish. And happy as a splash, he swam off to join his new friends. The end. So you remember at the beginning, Rainbow Fish didn't want to play with the other fish because he wanted to use all his scales. But when he gave his scales and he shared them with his friends, then he realized that he had so much fun with them, right? So I hope you liked that story. And tomorrow we're going to be back to learn a little bit more about fish, okay? Have an awesome Monday. I'll talk to you soon.